talking to users, the users are the ones that are logged into your system and are some of them have their applications running, some of them have databases running. Those are the users that log into the Linux system. And there are often times you do need to talk to them. When I say talk to them, not like face to face, but you do need to communicate to them that if you need to bring down your Linux system, or if there's a maintenance, or if there are any commands or any application that they are running that causing stress on the system, you do need to identify them. Command to find out is just typing users. Then there is a command called wall. Wall is the command that is broadcast your message to everyone who is logged into the Linux system. And then there is a last command, which is write. Write command is dedicated to a user, one specific user. It does not go out, or your message does not broadcast it to everyone. It's just one user to another. So we'll log into our Linux system and we will try all these commands one by one, and we will see how we could talk to other users. I have my Linux machine up and running, and I am logged in as myself, and I could also see here I'm logged in as myself. The first command that I have is wall. So before I go into this first command, first command is user. Let's find out who is logged into the system. But what I was going to say is, before we run this command, I will log into through another terminal as a different user. So to log into through another terminal, which would be the PuTTY terminal, I would need the IP address of this Linux machine. Let's check the IP address. You guys know that, right? Yes, we could run ifconfig, and the reason I put it more, I'm sure you know that, so I could see the output one page at a time. I see my IP right here is 192.168.1.12. I will take that IP and I will put it into my PuTTY session, 192.168.1.12. You hit enter. It will prompt you for the server SSH keys that you wanted to save it. You could just say click yes. And now this time I want you to log in as a different user. The user that I created earlier, I called it Spider, and put in the password for the Spider. Now I'm logged in as a Spider. If you logged in as yourself on your terminal, you could log out, or you could open up another PuTTY terminal and log into a different user. And those users are the ones that we created earlier. You could pick any user, it doesn't really matter. Now we will see how many users are logged into our system. The command to see is just type users, and you'll see there are 3 users logged in. 2 of them are the sessions that are used by myself, and the third one is the Spider. Spider is this one that I just logged into. Now I'm here right now. In this session I am logged in as myself. In this session I'm logged in as Spider. So if I want to reboot this machine, or I want to shut it down for some kind of maintenance, then I have to let everyone know who is logged into my machine that, you know, I am shutting down this machine. So please save your work. If you are, you know, editing a file or whatever that you're doing, log off the system so I can reboot it. And how do I broadcast that? I will just type the command wall. I'll hit enter. Enter one more time if you want to put a space, and then you could type whatever the message that you want to type here. I will type, please log off. This system is coming down for maintenance. Imran. That's my message. And once you have that, then you type Control D as soon as you type Control D, you see on the left hand side the message came up right away. Please log off. The system is coming down for maintenance. So this message is not only directed towards Spider, the user Spider, it is directed to anyone who is logged in. So it will go to everyone's terminal. And you see that message, and now you notice you don't have a prompt. You're just inside of your message. You simply hit enter, you'll get your prompt back. Now, what if I want to write a message to a specific user? So in this case, who are the users? Right now I see that 2 sessions being used by IFZol and 1 session is used by Spider. I want to send a message to Spider saying, hey Spider, you are using some of the resources through this script or through your application. Can you please stop the application because it's causing stress on the system? These are the type of messages you have to send it to the user when you become a system administrator or you have a root privileges. So to write to user, you just simply type write and the username Spider. Then you hit enter. As soon as you hit enter, you will see on the left hand side the Spider is getting the message right away from you. I'll put, hi Spider, your web is getting bigger. Please stop spreading your web. It's just an example, a funny sentence. So I have written this. I'll hit enter. As soon as I hit enter, you'll see on the left hand side, hi Spider, your web is getting bigger. Please stop spreading your web. This message is not directed toward everyone who is logged in. It's only going to the user Spider. And if you see right here, it's saying message from IFZol. It means it's coming from this user from this machine. Perfect. Type write IFZol, and right here I say, okay Imran, I will try my best. Thanks Spider, and then Control D. That's it. That's how you communicate with each users, and I have communicated through IFZol, of course, and most of the time that communication takes place through the user root. Root is the one who sends those messages because root has the highest level of permissions, higher level to reboot the system, to bring it down, to perform the maintenance. That's why we run these commands. So again, users, wall, write. You can log into 3 different sessions. Try these commands. It's going to be fun writing back and forth. And if you have, if you're already in an environment where you're working with a corporate, you could type these write messages to other users just to try out, just for fun.